So I thought we would start with Rookie of the Year. This was a race that I think, if you took a straw poll on this, 6 weeks ago, you would have probably gotten a heavy Evan Mobley and then Scotty Barnes from the Raptors right behind him. Cade Cunningham has been really coming on since the All-Star break, which is 8 games. He's averaging 21.6 points, 7 rebounds, 5.5 assists on 45% shooting. He obviously got off to a slow start this year because of the injury. He didn't shoot the ball well coming out of the gates. Obviously, the Pistons have been one of the league's worst teams, but he is making a very strong push. I talked to him when I did all those interviews with the rookies. I talked to him, and it didn't make the podcast, but he was very, very clear that he absolutely saw himself as still in the race and was not settling for anything less than winning it. And he has played that way. They've played better as a team as well. They have a couple of decent wins recently. So, but Mobley has been good all year. And since Jared Allen went out, he had a bit of a rookie wall February. His numbers dipped a little bit, especially his shooting numbers, but he has started to play better as he's gone to more full-time center. And, Scotty Barnes continues. Scotty Barnes has had a couple of just spectacular games. Bontemps, this race, I don't know if Mobley has too much of a lead, but I think this thing's still open.
I don't really. Cade has been awesome lately. It's been super fun to watch. He's super fun to watch. He just plays with an awesome pace of the game. He never looks rushed. Some people have compared it to how he plays a little bit like Luka, which I could see. Like he's always kind of under control with the ball. He knows what he wants to do. He gets to his spots. He's a big guard. He's a really good passer, but he was not very good the first couple months of the year. He missed all training camp. He had this ankle injury. He had to kind of work his way in. And in a normal year, in a normal rookie class, he probably still would have been good enough to win Rookie of the Year because he's awesome. But in this year's rookie class, with Evan Mobley and Scotty Barnes having huge roles on teams that are going to be in the playoffs, or at least have a good chance to be in the playoffs, I think those guys are the clear 1 and 2. And I think Cade is probably going to be 3. I think you can make an argument for a couple other guys there too. Franz Wagner's been really good in Orlando all year. Josh Giddey's gotten hurt. I think he was in the mix until he hurt his hip and is going to be out the final few weeks of the season. I just don't think Cade. I think Cade's start, for as good as he's been, I think his start was too slow for me to really give him serious consideration to move past either Barnes or Mobley Rookie of the Year race this year.
Yeah, I think he'd be number 2 on my ballot. I do think he'd be above Barnes. And I hear what you're saying about the slow start. And it is Rookie of the Year, not Rookie of the second half of the season. Right. But, since he came back from when he missed 4 games, he came back. So this is from early January on. He's 18, 5 and change. The Pistons are like, they're competitive now. They're they're winning as much as they're losing. I mean, these last 9 games, I think they're like 6-3. He's putting up great. Now he's still not shooting the ball really efficiently, but he is playing winning basketball. He's sure. Also, you see so many rookies, and Barnes and Mobley obviously are significant exceptions here, but you see so many rookies that you hide defensively, or they're massive defensive liabilities. He's guarding a lot of times the other teams. He
guarded DeRozan down the stretch of the game that they lost to the Bulls on Wednesday night. I mean, DeRozan cooked him a little bit, but they had him on there and he won.
Right. Yep. DeRozan got buckets, but that doesn't mean he did a poor job defensively. DeRozan hit tough shots, which he does against a whole bunch of teams. And so I heard Dwayne Casey. I forget. It was after one of their recent wins when Cade was phenomenal. And Casey's lobbying for his guy, which coaches do. Sure. And he said it's not even close from a talent evaluation standpoint who the best rookie in this class is. And I think you can make the argument that what we're seeing from Cade, justifies that, hey, this guy is the best player in his class, and he was the right pick at number 1 overall. That can be true, and it doesn't make him the Rookie of the Year because, again, that's based on who had the best season. I put him a notch below Mobley just because Mobley's been really good from start to finish. Barnes is obviously in that conversation as well. Let me ask this though. And I was thinking of this last night also after reading your, one of your recent polls, Bontemps, the 6 young point guard polls.
Yep.
Where would Cade fall in that mix? And more specifically, Cade Cunningham or LaMelo Ball for the next 15 years? Who are you taking?
I thought about including Cade in that poll. And for people that didn't see it, I asked a bunch of scouts and executives to rank Luka, Ja, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Trae Young, LaMelo Ball, and Darius Garland. And I thought about including Cade in that. And I asked a couple people, and essentially what I was told was he's barely played. So it's kind of hard to compare him to these guys who are a few years into the league as of now. But as for me, I would definitely take him over Garland. And I think I would take him over LaMelo because, like you said, the ability to play at both ends of the court with him is pretty big. Like, he's at least going to be a solid defensive player, if not better than that.
Big. He's
right.
Yeah, he's a big, strong, competitive size. Dude. Yeah,
sure is. And I think, to your point, MacMahon, like, I think you said it perfectly. Cade might be the best player in this class. Like, early in the year, there were a lot of people who bagged on him right away. Were like, this guy's going to be a bust as a number one pick. Evan Mobley should have been the number one pick. This is such a disaster. And like, the guy was hurt. He missed all training camp. He's now rounded into form. He looks really, really good. But it's the rookie of the year. It's not the rookie of the final 3 months. And again, if this wasn't a historically good rookie class, he probably would be rookie of the year. Like, you go back through a lot of these rookie of the year races, it ain't exactly, there's not exactly a ton of competition like this, but you can, I mean, this year's rookie class, we haven't even.
This ain't Malcolm Brogdon against 31 games of Joel Embiid.
Right. That's right.
I voted for Embiid.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus right now.